What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. There's a lot of aggressive energy that is looking for attention in the energy. They're suffering, they're bored, and they're having loss. Okay, they could be struggling with drug charges, and they're stalking. Okay, you could be experiencing this. This is a general reading for all signs. Please only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. All types of messages are going to come out. Your message may be in the beginning, middle, or end of a reading. Carolina's in reverse, or a place that starts with C. London could be significant, or a place that starts with L. Okay, somebody is healed and helping others. Okay. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your views. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you can, please share the video. Let's get into this reading. Something is not someone's first time helping others. Okay, nobody is perfect. Someone doesn't believe that they're perfect, but they're healed. And that's more important than being perfect is what I have here. Angels watching, okay, over the collective here. You come first. I'm reaching out soon. Okay, this could be significant. Something is expensive. They can't rob you of something that has value. Someone's getting pulled over. Okay, you don't make something look easy, so this could be someone that's getting pulled over, someone who's watching for you to make something easy for them, and it's not happening. Prank, okay, healing others because someone is healing others. They could be playing a prank on someone because of that, because they're childish and immature. Let's see. Something's happening in a few days. Someone cannot find a good job, okay, and the letter P could be significant, or Z. This could be Y. This could be why somebody cannot find a good job. They're refusing to change. Let's see. All right. Few days. A wealthy man in reverse, okay? Either something may happen to this wealthy man, they may lose their wealth because they have to pay somebody back. This privileged lady in reverse, okay, could be going to jail in a few days. Or they could be in reverse. Someone else can be in reverse and someone's going to jail. We have Scorpio, Sag, Pisces, and Aries. Could be significant. So either of these scenarios could be happening. Someone could be in reverse. They could not be here anymore. They could have lost their wealth. Both of those things could have happened. A privileged lady is losing her privilege because of they're bothering healed people. Somebody is healed, or this person could be healing and losing some privileges because maybe their privileges were based off of some false energy, but somebody is not false here. Okay, they don't have a pathway to this person and they can't take their home. Leo could be significant. Scorpio or Aquarius could be significant. Someone is not perfect. It's not their first time doing something. Somebody could have thought it was. Okay, this slave for the devil here is going to court over a home possibly, or the loss of somebody, or the theft of something. Okay, this person could be divorced, or with the Lovers card in reverse, they could be doing something sexually. Okay, it's not their first time doing something sexually, which is why they don't have a way out of something, because whatever they were doing was not good for them. We have Taurus, Pisces, excuse me. Yes, Pisces is significant, but Gemini, Taurus, and Scorpio could be significant. Any of these numbers could be significant as well. Somebody's first, middle, or last name that starts with E could be in reverse. A mature woman, okay, who is distant from you, but they could be around you spiritually with this community in reverse. Okay, so you could live somewhere and this community is not good. They're not doing good things here. Sag, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini could be significant. Anybody could have these placements. Yeah, they're far away, but there's a community that could be near you that's connected with the devil here. And it's being run by this, maybe a spirit here. Give me more about this mature woman in reverse. She could be a spirit that's just possessing people or trying to, if she's also could be possessing people to do wickedness to people who are not false, but they're going to be going to prison here, I see. Okay, this is somebody you're not in a relationship with. Okay, they're bothering people who have good health. They need good health. They don't have sudden wealth. Okay, their journey is ended and they shouldn't expect something. Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, could be significant. Aries. Anybody could be these signs. Someone's not thinking about this person, but they could be sending messages of concern, but no one is thinking about them. Or maybe the person that they want to think about them is not thinking about them because someone knows that they just want money. Taurus, Cancer, Leo could be significant. Someone's concerned about their family, and maybe someone is going to prison over what happened to someone's family, or a couple. I see us here could be significant, or Sue in reverse. Okay, they cannot unalive the collective. It's not happening. Okay. Like I said, this family may not be able to go to court. They may not have to show up to court. Or if somebody doesn't want, why is adjudication in reverse? Somebody may not want to, they may not want the collective to go to court, is what I'm picking up today. Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, or Libra. Why is this? They don't want you to testify. Okay. Yeah, this thief. Okay. Not getting any money because you have a job and you're working. They can't sacrifice your job. They're trying to. They could be trying to make you feel lazy. They could be trying to make you call out of work. They could be trying to make you, feel bad about work. They could be trying to trick you. They could be trying to make you think you have money somewhere you don't, using email or text messaging, and any type of stupidness they could be trying to do to make you just kind of relax and not be in your usual work mode. But they're not getting anything, this thief. Okay, something happened to a high honor person, and they want you to think that this person is okay, but they're not. A couple could be in reverse, some sort of divorce. Somebody's not official. There's a lot of people in reverse here. This person could be responsible for a lot of loss. Aries, Cancer, could be significant. Pisces, Taurus. Somebody needs to move, this is possible, or did move. Some sort of change. Maybe after a divorce. The collective is just, you might have gotten in reverse with someone when they sent you a message and they're not messaging you. You might have got upset with this person. Cancer, Scorpio could be significant over someone who passed. Maybe I feel like this person passed away. It could be an angel watching over you now, this main male. Somebody could have Capricorn placements or not. They could have Cancer placements or not. Okay, you were concerned about this person. could have worked with this person maybe. Okay, someone could have lost a child as well. Okay, and someone's in poverty. Maybe this child, because of an Aquarius in reverse or a woman in reverse here. Someone could have, this main male could be a female as well. Somebody could be manipulating a child spiritually because they cannot get close to the collective. These groups are sick and disgusting. Sick and disgusting. Again, gift again. Okay. Now the gift came up in reverse. No, in the upright. In the last deck, and now it's in reverse. It's very possible somebody like owes you a gift or wants to give you a gift. It's also possible that somebody could have done something to stop you from getting this gift. But now it's in reverse. So in a few days, somebody's getting some aid or help or charity or kindness. Leo, Virgo could be significant. Anybody could be these signs. Somebody was bullying someone with spell work that backfired on them. And now they can't sleep. Because somebody is healed and helping other people. And because someone doesn't trust them, they could be trying to bully them or embarrass them or do some kind of spell work that's backfiring on them. They could be trying to interfere with their sleep. They won't stop doing something while you're sleeping or because you love yourself. Okay, they're trying to end this self-love. That's what they want to do. They have no other strategy. Cancer, Sag, Pisces could be significant. They cannot persevere because we're looking forward. Again, somebody is going to be traveling. Ed could be significant. DE could be significant. Okay. Somebody is sorry what they did to a baby. Okay, ancestor said, I got you. Okay. Don't trust this person. Don't be afraid of this person. They did something to someone's baby and they're still not persevering. Or they could have did something to someone's parents or both. Or they could have done something to someone's support that they have. They could have done something. And that's what they could have done. I don't believe this person because ancestor is coming out next to them. Why is ancestor here? They're wearing a mask with the ancestor. I knew it. That's right. I knew it. So someone is trying to get your forgiveness by lying to your ancestor. Your ancestor is coming out saying, don't worry, I got this. This person's wearing a mask. And you should probably sue this person or bring some sort of attention to it. Now, what do they do to this? Okay. AP or PA could be significant. This person is guilty. What they did was they possibly took this child's ability to walk into their fate. They might have done this by doing something to their daydreams, reversing their ability to be optimistic or have manifestations for their future. And it caused conflict. Okay, they make somebody compromise or agree with them to do something, and you could be, it's like you could have arguments with this child, and they feel like they have to compromise somebody, like between, I feel like whoever did this to this child, or this family, or these parents, there's a spirit here that somebody needs to stand up to, because it's like the spirit is like, this could be the collective, this could be the person that they try to, you know, take from, or maybe did take from, and this is that person saying, no, you listen to me, no, you listen to me. And this person doesn't know what to do because their fate is in reverse, or somebody did something to their fate. Your fate could always change, but somebody wanted to indulge and they're guilty. Okay. Scorpio could be significant. They wanted to be a third wheel in some sort of relationship and trap someone so that they can gain. They won't live and learn, and they're not ready for something, some sort of protest or attention they're going to get when it comes to this type of ordeal that they're doing. Okay, they're causing loss and damage and bereavement. Again, Aries, Cancer could be significant. They're not going to be getting any money because they can't disturb you. You're a professional, okay, and this person, you see that they're not original. You see that they're not a creator. You could see through this person. Your vision is sharp. You can be clairvoyant, or another clair. Someone could also be not, I also feel like somebody here is, maybe has eye problems, but maybe somebody did that with witchcraft or something. Like maybe you think you need glasses, but maybe somebody did that to you, but there's no evidence of it, or not yet. Maybe with prayer and relaxation, it can come back, whatever. Maybe somebody did something to your vision, or they caused vision problems. Clarify, did this. Any of the signs I mentioned. Okay, when you were a child. Okay. This is somebody you listened to. It was somebody you trusted because they were reaching their goals in life. But this wasn't somebody you were supposed to trust. This was not somebody you were supposed to trust. With the coach in reverse, this was not a good person. Okay. Virgo could be significant. Aries, Taurus could be significant. Leo could be significant. Any of the signs that I mentioned, Scorpio, Cancer, Sag, Pisces. This is someone that you listened to. You weren't stubborn with this person. You trusted them. But maybe they needed someone's eyesight so they wouldn't be overloaded. And they did something when someone was a child. And now they want to do it to maybe your child. Okay, they want to keep doing something every generation. But the curse is backfiring. Confirmation it was a curse because you listened to this person. You trusted this person. Whoever this was that did this to you, you admired them. With the coach in reverse, you thought this person was someone you can take advice from, or you might have been obedient to this person because you trusted them. But they were doing something with your money, like maybe doing witchcraft to steal, using witchcraft to steal money, stealing destinies, opportunities, whatever is theirs comes to me, this kind of garbage. But the curse backfired on this person. Let me run this curse in reverse. Okay, so this tells me that the collective has self-esteem and self-worth. And this person got into an accident because of who they were working with. So this person got into some sort of injury with a death card here. They could have died. something major ended for them. They could have caused the injury or something to somebody, but they're an extrovert and they just want to indulge here. They're lonely and they could have done something to a home or a car that belonged to you. Possessing your loved ones. Somebody wears wigs and weaves. This person does not plan on making anything up to you. All they want to do is make sure you don't know something and don't speak, because they're going to court. Okay, you're happy. You could be happy about this person serving justice because you know what they did. And then we have the death card here at the top of the deck. So some sort of ending is happening. Okay, we have 8 of Pentacles here. 8 of Wands. Pentacles is usually the little food. Okay, so 8 of Wands is here, which means this person has protection. Pisces or Leo could be significant. Okay, whoever is seeking justice. Okay, an air fire sign could be getting judged right now. Okay, they could be getting judged and very unhappy about that. They can't sacrifice the collective, so they could have to wear wigs or weave. Maybe they can't sacrifice your hair or something. They're trying to do this, maybe. A vest could be significant. Or severed. Nest could be significant. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Again, more air, fire energy. More air, fire energy that is out of control. We have 8 of Wands and 8 of Cups. Five of Cups in reverse. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, excuse me. So we have Taurus, water. Somebody is with the 8 of Cups. Let's see. This picture is so different from the original 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. What the heck? Why can't I find 8 of Cups? My goodness. It just looks so different from the tarot deck. Going on with memory. I know what 8 of Cups is. I just can't. It's like because the card looks different. It's throwing me off. So something could be throwing you off. And I don't know why. It's like I can't see the card right now. But anyway, I'm not going to get hung up on that. It does bother me a little bit, but I'm not going to let it get to me. It's like I can't remember the visual. They could be doing spell work on my deck. It's just confirmation that they do this nonsense. I can't remember, at least with the 8 of, okay. So, it's in the upright. But this card in the upright means somebody is walking away from something. You could have walked away from this family or whoever this is to you, because there were a lot of illusions. Okay? You're separating yourself from these cups because they're empty and useless. They're an illusion. It's like you think that the love is there, but it's really not. There was something there, but it was an illusion. And they're very unhappy and sad that you're walking away, even though they know that they're tricking. And then we have Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're recovering. And there's somebody who does not have an Ace of Cups. There's something is out of control. NG could be significant, or GN. Any of these initials could be significant. But something is out of control for this person because they cannot sacrifice you with the Hangman in reverse. But you're happy, like whoever this is happy. Okay, you're happy to be away from, you have real water here. And you know that there's nothing here. There's nothing here. So you're getting into something new. And you're happy, you're curious about new love, new healing, new forms of love and healing, and being comfortable. Four of Swords is back out. Okay, somebody could be getting arrested for what they did, or they were put to rest. We have Libra, Pisces, water. Four Cups and Four of Swords. This person is completely unaware. This could be a Robata. Whoever this is, this could be a Robata, and they could be having slips. Okay, they could be remembering things, and it's scaring them because maybe they did some things. Okay, they did some things here with the Death card being on the top of the deck. They're under judgment for something. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This person is stuck. Taurus, Aries. Could be related to this situation. They're stuck. They're working but getting nothing for it. Getting nothing for it. They're sad. Okay. They could be possessing loved ones to control the narrative and what somebody knows. And again, when I split the deck, I have the Death card and I have Six of Cups in reverse. Again, confirmation this is someone you moved away from, maybe because you were picking up on some sort of ending that was happening or that did happen. Knight of Wands, you're excited about something new, but maybe you haven't gotten there yet. You're on the way to something. But you're excited and maybe nervous. That's fire energy. 2 days. Fish in reverse, eel in reverse. Somebody whose first, middle, or last name starts with F or E could be in reverse. A Pisces could be significant. It doesn't have to be. Somebody could also worship sea creatures, ocean creatures. Yeah, again, you see this person who did this, but like they don't see you. Again, somebody's like in stripes and orange. Could be significant as someone going to jail. A hedgehog could be significant. Let's see. Eel. Interesting here. Fertility and tricksters. The eel, oceanic or folklore. Eels often symbolize excuse me. Eels often symbolize fertility and tricksters in the same way snakes do in other cultures. In Tonga, an eel seduces the virgin goddess Hina. In Samoa, a king disguises himself as an eel to befriend the beauty Sina. So this could be significant. Somebody could be masking up here, disguising himself to be somebody's friend, seducing virgins, okay, elusive and devious. So what I see here is that somebody was like that. Somebody was like that. But then we have fish in reverse here. So this person, even though they used to be that way, okay, they're still struggling with abundance, prosperity, fertility, and perseverance. And these cards came out, perseverance came out. So it also represents the beginning of sustenance and a miracle in the Christian faith. So it's possible that someone used to be like this, but they're not having any success because they haven't changed, or they did something to a Pisces. A hedgehog is a symbol of rebirth. Okay, so that's what this person needs here. They need to have a rebirth, and they need to have an awakening. That way they can have some sort of resilience or whatever else that they need. The hedgehog reminds you to rely on your instincts and trust your intuition. Somebody could be struggling with that, and they need to have a rebirth, which would it would require them to stop what they're doing. So I feel like somebody could be trying to manifest a rebirth, but they're not really having one because this fish is in reverse. They did something here to somebody, and maybe they haven't confessed or did justice here. And this is hiding out here. Okay, it was in reverse. And then it fell in my lap, and now it's in the upright because that's what this person needs to go do. It's like somebody committed these crimes, but they don't want to fess up for what they did, and they want to have a rebirth. This is not going to work because God could be allowing this robata to have slips so that they could do the right thing and make the right choice. And if this person continues to go down the wrong path, then they shouldn't expect to have a rebirth because they need to do something. Somebody thinks they got away with something. Basically, they think they got away with something. Okay, a basketball player could be in reverse, or somebody who plays ball. Okay, we have this person in distress. Okay, red hair could be significant. So some kind of loss happened, maybe in a couple, maybe one person. Okay, and now somebody will be calling from jail. Their rebirth will be in prison. Yeah, a couple in reverse right here. And it's like this person's not sad anymore. Maybe they're healing. Or this person, this is like on a jail card, like somebody in like a cop, 9 of Swords energy. Okay, it's in reverse. This person has hope. Okay, they're no longer in a state where they're having anxiety or feeling very angry and tired. So they're improving, but this person still didn't serve justice, or they need to. They're scared. Yeah, they're scared right here. They did something here. Again, something might be going on with the forehead. If somebody was in the hospital, or they work in the hospital, and something happened to someone who released the devil, and then they felt better when this couple was in reverse and somebody in the hospital was in reverse because their little minion leader happy. Okay, that's kind of like the devil card. It could be. It's looking like that. Okay. Someone is nervous about a parent and a child being in the upright. It's like somebody is trying to eliminate what they did. They just want to move on. And I just don't think it's going to be that easy. What is going on in this person's mind? They can't see you in the mirror. They can't watch you in the mirror. And they got hurt. They got hurt watching somebody in the mirror. Okay. Somebody could be happy about that. What this is a double-sided twerp here. This is an asshole. This is somebody who wants everybody to suffer, even their little evil minions. So they could have been laughing when this person got hurt looking in the mirror. They could have been laughing at them, even though they're doing their crooked things for them. So that's what I see here, this crooked ass person. They're not even good to their own workers. You did not walk away from someone, or someone did not walk away from this person. That's why they're still in the situation. And they're still looking at couples to reverse. But again, they can't do anything in the mirror. Confirmation, I only have 2 mirror cards. They can't buy anything. They could have had loss. Okay, so now they're doing tarot readings. Yeah, so they could see. They want to travel. They want to go out to eat. They want to be happy with somebody. But they don't want to serve justice about what they took from someone or a lot of people. And they're looking at this energy here, okay, because maybe their little evil leader is saying, this is what you need if you want this. They have that. You can have that too. It's all lies. It's all lies collective. These things are being deceived. And it's like I said, this evil thing, this little jerk that gives orders around and tells people who to off. This thing is mentally deranged, okay? They don't care what people do. Like I said, these are spirits that are gone, okay? They're meat suits, or they're spirits that are not here, and people are worshiping them. They have altars for them. They eat with them. This is all sin, and there's backfire for that. There's punishment for that. Like, you can't just go around doing things for these spirits that are tied to the devil and think that you're just gonna wake up one day and everything's gonna be fine. I think that's what somebody wants. They just want it to all go away. All right, so there's someone who is avoiding some sort of trap of being in an illusion, again with the 8 of Cups. Someone is avoiding this trap. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. And someone might need to do that, or they are. Someone could be in a relationship with this thing, this eel in reverse, who was doing something bad, allegedly. I say allegedly because I don't know. I feel like this person's still doing it based on the other deck. But they could want you to think, their conscious mind could want you to think that they're not, which is why these cards are in reverse. But the other deck tells me they are. It's still in the back of their mind. They still are, responsible for something. They're stressed. They lost their faith because of the dead spirits. This person, someone that they don't have a connection with, is not in a labyrinth. They're not confused. They're not in a maze. And they're trying to bind to this person. They could be doing something out of control to this person because they're not communicating with them. They could be just really being tyrannical or deceitful. They're very frustrated because you're not talking to them. You could be talking to someone else now. This person could be very silly. You could think they're a silly person. And you could feel like they're wasting your time with this card here. They're under judgment again and they're struggling. Life is hard right now. Look around. Help is at hand. This person has help, but they don't want it because they're out of control here. They could have Capricorn, Aquarius placements or air fire placements. They need to rejuvenate and heal. But they're holding these wands. They're holding these wands and they won't put them down. They want to be burnt out and stressed because they won't let something go. Fallen angel energy could be trying to bind to someone who is energetic and talkative. You have the World card and Eight of Swords. Okay, someone needs to serve justice because something is over with the World card here. There's something that's been completed and someone is having success because they're eager. Like this person could just have an eager energy and they want something to just be done with. And they're willing to travel, or it says everything you have worked for is coming together. That's perfect for what I wanted to say. That's perfect. This person could be acting like a victim when they created victims out of other people. They're in fear. They want money. They want something to change. But something is out of control again. Wheel of Fortune in reverse again. Okay, chaos. Because of a Virgo Libra. Could be themselves or someone else. Again, air, fire in reverse. This person is doing something at someone's home. They want somebody's stability. They could have lost this when they became a robata. Okay, and they're trying to fight for it again. Somebody wants to have public success and they want confidence again. So they could be trying to look for people who have that. They want public recognition after unaliving people. Someone is not connecting. This person who's had a rebirth is not connecting with them. Okay. Maybe this person in reverse is not confused anymore in the afterlife. Maybe they know what happened. This person doesn't have confusion anymore. And it could have something to do with their afterlife. Them having some sort of experience where they learned about what happened to them when they were here. Because they were confused at the time. Okay. Somebody's in the dark here, this hermit. Somebody could be in an illusion with a Virgo in reverse. You could be experiencing some sort of illusion with this person. Like you may not trust this person, or they're not trustworthy. Or this water sign in reverse could have did something to this other water sign, or Pisces in reverse could be doing something. And you could have blocked this person. There is someone here who had a rebirth and you're not connecting with this energy and you're having, it says the time is right to take action on your ideas. Prosperity and power is Ace of Pentacles, okay, from the divine. It's a gift from God, okay, because somebody's going to be going to court with this group. Someone's going to have to go to court with this group. Who's going to court with this group? You could also be a Taurus or a Virgo. Air, fire could be going to court with this group because they did something to your Wheel of Fortune energy. They did something to your fate, like it came out in the beginning, yeah. So you need to get it back. It's something illegal, so you may need to go in. So an air fire sign may need to go to court. Who else may need to go to court? A Gemini, a Scorpio, a Virgo. Air fire in reverse. This person is a thief, okay? They're having failure. They're a thief. They won't face the facts, this card says. They need to face the facts. They could be blaming, oh, it's this person made me do it, this person made me do it. That's what this energy could be saying. But someone's not confused anymore, so that's not going to work. You have a new perspective on something, or you should. Growth always means leaving something behind, so you could have done that. It was necessary. You needed to make a necessary change. And you could have gotten an education, or you could be in school with the Eight of Pentacles, excuse me. You could be raising your standards as far as who you work with or who you want to have around you, or who you want to earn with. Again, a new beginning. 2 cards about new beginning and surviving suffering and the bitter truth about something. Air fire could be who you're going to court with. Somebody with air fire placements. Someone's having a rebirth. 2 cards here. Cancer, Gemini in reverse. You could also be going to court with this energy. Okay, you could be a Sagittarius. You could be going to court with a fire sign in reverse. Because something they started wasn't genuine. Like it didn't start the way it was in an honest beginning. Some kind of cheating or theft happened. Yeah, they confused someone and it got bad. You weren't clear about something, so you started looking into it here. You could be an air sign and another air sign was doing this to you. Air fire. Air fire is going to be going to court, a lot of them. Okay, because they're possessed. They're greedy. They're possessed and greedy. And that's causing problems for them. They're having obstacles. They're having delays. They're in jail. Some of them have passed away. But they, okay, a snake here could be significant. Okay. Somebody just is not doing the right thing. Again, I love snakes, but they could symbolize something bad. This person could be a trickster. Some sort of reptile energy could be significant as well. A cute snake. Someone's a cute snake. They're cute. Eli could be significant. Or Ellie. A lie in reverse. Somebody's trying to reverse a lie here. Something that they said. So now that these individuals in the back, this first, middle, or last name that starts with E or I, somebody doesn't need to figure themselves out anymore. They have themselves figured out. They don't need to hold back their true feelings for someone. Now that this energy behind them is gone. Someone feels, they could have been getting tricked or deceived. An Aquarius could be significant. 7 of Swords could be significant, but somebody is comfortable now. They're happy now that this energy is put to rest in some way, shape, or form. Again, like I said, Aquarius, Six of Swords in reverse, Page of Cups. Someone is an artist, but someone is also trying to free themselves. They're trying to free, they could be running. Okay, somebody could be running here. The letters A or I could be significant. 63, 36, or 40 could be significant. 4 or 9. Someone could have been using you or with you for some sort of comfort, divine comfort. You could be a water sign or an Aquarius in the upright, but they wanted you to protect them from their enemies. You could be doing that for someone else now because these cards are in reverse. You feel comfortable now. The gentle God, okay? Perception of unity, protects against accidents, heals the sick. They no longer have this anymore. They could have been with someone for those particular reasons and using someone as a karmic shield, knowingly or unknowingly doing this. Let's see what else. Let's pull out the letter deck. Let's get the letter deck. We got 2 vowels. We can add another vowel. Prenup could be significant. A number. Mexican, Mexico. Grumpy. Fox. A grumpy fox. Somebody who's sly. Slick. A swindler. GUN is here again. Somebody could have gotten mugged. Someone wants to mug somebody, or they try to. They're thinking about it. Prom could be significant. Prune. Woman. Crooks. Rum is here. Numb. Porridge. grown woman. Somebody is banished, shunned, exiled for doing something, shamed. Initials or words can be here. Somebody's a guru. Pure, the water brand could be significant. Somebody could use like this product. Rope. A name that starts with R could be significant. A rug. This came out the other day, a rug. Somebody does some sort of act on the rug. Okay, maybe with the working class to sacrifice them. And now they're being banished and shamed. This bully is out again in a different deck. They thought someone was an easy target. They could be using someone as a scapegoat. Taurus could be significant. Okay, there's some sort of fall of civilization that has not happened yet. It needs to happen because there's greedy, corrupt energy that needs to be ignored. They're ignorant. Something could be happening to little people. Okay. They could be wanting this energy to be in poverty or enslaved, something worse. Rogue could be significant. Rouge. Purge, again, is back out. Gum. Rumors. New rumors. Again, these are attempts to mask what someone is really doing. Okay, and using some sort of alternative sexuality to do it. Polygamy could be significant as well, something like that. Rugby could be significant. Rugby, run. Nerf. Foreign. Foreign could be significant. Somebody foreign could be going to jail or experiencing problems with law enforcement. Foreigner. Someone maybe who is a performer or someone in an entertainer, a dancer, an actor. Gory. An RN could be significant, a nurse. Go run. This is back out, okay? So again, go run comes out usually when there's spirits telling someone what to do, to go outside. They want something to happen to this person. This could have happened to someone. This hasn't come out in a while, to go run. Okay. Someone could be mistaking spiritual contact for their own thoughts. Okay, maybe some sort of earth disaster happened, or an animal attack when somebody was running could have happened. Something could have happened in a building. Somebody could be going through a drought. Rocks could be significant. Somebody could have tripped on a rock, a stone, a pebble. Monroe. urine, you run. Somebody does not want to serve justice. They want to shame the victims because they're being banished. They want to return the favor. Run. No, you run. You run. No, you run. Somebody doesn't... Run could be significant. Frog is here. Somebody just... I see peacemaker, but I don't know about this person here. They could be just trying to play games here because they're going to jail. That's maybe all it is. All right, maybe for, I knew I should have stopped. This is, okay, so something like this could have happened to someone any age. Maybe it's happening to all ages. The murder card does not come out very often. And you have a cult that could be in reverse in the deck. So something could be happening tomorrow. Someone is scared. They're sticking me in my fingers. They're scared. They're nervous, but they won't stop doing something. Pour on something. Somebody could be telling somebody to pour something on someone or something. For the run. Before they run or something. Now, go run now. Somebody could be having sex with runners. They could be targeting this particular group. A mug could be significant. A puppy. Something is gory. Ram, a name with Ram in it, R-O-M. Moxie, a word with mox in it, maybe a medication. Money, moron. Fam, I'm just adding some vowels. Mars or fam. Grandma. Grape. Something like this could have happened. Gopher, which came out the other day. Gopher. Somebody could be hiding. They could be burrowing something underground. They could be hiding something, and the gopher card came out and they were above ground. So something is coming from underneath the ground. Somebody could have buried something with witchcraft, and they could have wanted this to stay down on the ground, but it's not doing that anymore. The letter P could be significant, 82 or 83. Libra, Scorpio could be significant. Something about the springtime could be significant for this reading. Something is rough. A muffin could be significant, muffin. Somebody wants to be top, lead, main of something first, sooner than later. Something was banned, somebody or someone was banned or forbidden to do something. They had to show promise, okay? that was a problem. They tried something, they tested something, maybe clothing or food could be significant. They need to go through some sort of procedure or proceedings in law, in court. They're trying to predict and forecast something, but it's not working. A property owner could be significant. Their character could be significant. This professional is practicing something to do with an attorney or something about a trial or a process in court. They're teaching a profession. This could be significant. They study in depth about they have programs, whoever this is. They needed to adapt to something. Something about an attorney. So a cousin could be significant in this reading. A cousin, a principal. Something is going on with a principal because they can't contain themselves. They keep sticking me in my hand, so that's confirmation. This person's a clown. They tried or tested something, some clothing. Okay, so maybe this principal or an occupation that starts with P, they were doing something on your clothing. They were testing something out. When you were trying something on or wearing something, and it's going to take them to prison, whatever it is, because it was forbidden. And it could have knocked somebody out privately. Like this person might not have been around somebody when it happened. There's a probability of something like that happened. They try to cause something to take place. They want some sort of product to happen. They could have done this to a teacher as well, or a programmer, or a job that starts with P or T. They wanted someone to nominate them, or they wanted some sort of proposal, and they thought they were typical of this. Like this was for them. This was appropriate for them, so they needed to harm somebody. Per is significant. They poured something on something from somewhere. Somebody's from somewhere here. Nixon could be significant. Row. A frap. This drink. So somebody told them no. A mister said no to them. Whoever this is, you told them no. Wrong. Something was wrong. You could have said, what's wrong with you? Or something is wrong with that. Something is wrong. You're wrong. Organization could be significant. An organization. All right, let's come back to that. Even program is kind of here. So a programmer or a program is significant. From nowhere, something happened out of nowhere. Porgy. pork. Morgue is here. No morgue. A professor, P-R-O-F, is here. Wow is here. Wow. Mom is here. Okay, a family member could be in reverse, and it was terrible. Somebody could have done something to a family member for public reward. You have Pisces, Libra, and Leo. A Mormon, or something that sounds like that. Again, I'm sorry for anyone's loss here. You have Libra, Scorpio, Taurus could be significant. They're guilty. Whatever this loss is, they're guilty. They're stalking. Okay, and ancestors are getting in reverse with them because they won't stop doing something. They keep watching and talking, or watching you talk or something. Okay, we have Scorpio, Libra in reverse here. Trying to romance an ancestor. Okay, in the afterlife. Trying to have intercourse with an ancestor here spiritually because they're guilty and they're trying to control the narrative of someone who's released the devil. Okay. Someone's a grown-up. Okay. And maybe they're not entertaining something. They're forcing sleep spells again. Let's see. 1 minute. Okay. A mortgage could be significant. No mortgage. Somebody could be asking for this. Works. Some moms that work, moms who works, or working moms that are healed. This Aries in reverse could be stalking this group. Somebody could have Scorpio, Libra placements. A Virgo could be significant. They could be making this person do this, or this is their hustle. Okay, and they need to come clean. 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay, we have Aquarius, Virgo, Aries. Could be causing endings for people. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, they could be, you know, really putting some sort of future faking on someone and then going in for the kill. Because they're healed and they want this energy. They're lusting after this energy and they're having a tower. Something suddenly happened while they were in their dreams or in some sort of illusion, or all these cards just fell on the floor. Something fell and like something fell by accident. They could be saying it's an accident. They could be saying somebody fell by accident. People falling. Morgan. Megan. The name that starts with M. So where they work, they fell where they work. Norman, a groom in a wedding. They were effing somebody here. And they were restless. Again, somebody's going to suddenly go to prison. Have air energy here, restless, because the truth is coming out. Some sort of breakthrough is happening. Okay, somebody is strong. And somebody has clarity about some sort of suffering, financial loss or spiritual loss. Okay, and this restless person is trying to bind to this Leo in the upright energy to do something excessively. They want this strong person to do something excessively so they can go to jail for them. And they can have loss for them. Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Sag in reverse. Wanting to indulge. They indulge so much that they're broke now. They were indulging with strong people who had courage, but it backfired on them because they were doing something. They didn't want to work them. They didn't want to work them. They didn't want to work with them. So they could have been aggressively approaching this person. Aggressively approaching them. Okay, for their water, for their cups here. Or they could have been doing this to a couple or someone by themselves. A person and their child. They were doing it over and over again with the wands here. Maybe to a child that moved away from someone, a young child, and a middle child, a parent, a single energy. Somebody had to get away from this group because they were doing something with the wands and they were willing to do whatever it took to get it, whatever it takes. Grope when, okay? Somebody could be telling someone to do this because they're gross. Somebody indecisive is trying to bind to this high priestess, so they're stuck. Okay, a Taurus, Aries, Libra could be trying to bind to a Cancer or vice versa. But this high priestess, again, is looking forward and is not interested in this energy. They have plans. Cancer fire has plans to heal and to say something publicly. They're moving forward. Aquarius, Cancer, fire, okay, cannot be sacrificed. Okay, their judgment is not good. Neither can another child here. Their judgment is in reverse. They're not. It's like they're getting calls here. Okay, but they're not listening. They're supposed to be listening and going, okay, I'm being judged, but they're not doing that. They're worshiping fallen angels. And that's why things are out of control and they have lack. They're lacking stability and stillness with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the divine is behind all of this. Okay, they were doing something inappropriate with sex. Some sort of relationship was not good. It could have had maybe an open relationship. Polygamy came out. There's something going on with that that's not good, and it caused loss. The divine said to stop doing that. And there's this fire sign here stuck in the middle, not having any success. Okay, stagnant and afraid to move forward. And they're trying to squeeze in between this energy. The authorities are and the ancestors, and the angels are very much involved with this situation. Someone could be telling someone to grow the F up. They could be frustrated about something. No more is here. Clarify no more. Okay, no more. Cancer, Gemini in reverse in a robata. saying no more, or somebody could be saying no more to this energy. Okay. This energy at the bottom could be demanding that there's no more of this needy, uncomfortable robata energy that's very clingy and codependent, that doesn't want to go anywhere. A robata could also feel like they're stuck between this Cancer, Gemini, fire energy when they really want to have success and work with this energy, but somebody keeps surrounding them. These low vibrational energies keep surrounding this person who could want to move forward. Or there could be a robata and somebody else that wants to move forward from this robata. They have something new coming. Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands. Yes. Someone's out of control over that. This Empress in reverse, a mother possibly. Again, these two energies, we have to keep defending ourselves for our Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. This is clarity, breakthrough, maybe a surgery that's successful. Truth, honor, because someone needs to serve time. They need to serve time and they're restless about it. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra could be significant. Earth, fire could be significant. They could be tied to this crime. A Capricorn in reverse, a Leo, Virgo in reverse, and an air, fire in reverse. All committing crimes here and need to go serve justice and give back what they took. Angels are watching these things. Okay. One moment, please. Somebody's being a moron. Now. Okay, a young person could have lost their family and it was hard. They need to serve justice, whoever this is here. These names could be here. Whoever this is, their names could be here or come out in the reading. A forum, a new forum. Could be significant online. Okay, this family didn't want to work with someone anymore. Maybe a Cancer, Capricorn. Okay, they didn't want to work with this energy. They didn't want to have intercourse with them. They didn't want to fight with them. They just wanted to move forward. Okay, and not have an ending. Maybe they're doing things privately. They're enjoying their fruits of labor privately, but something is coming out. Okay, about a Virgo Emperor. Or a Cancer Aquarius. Or Scorpio. Some type of truth is something you were afraid. Something you were possibly afraid to talk about. You're not afraid of it anymore. Something you were anxious about. For room, somebody needs a room. A fur could be significant. It could be finding a fur spirit to a room to spy on you, curse, or do something stupid like this. That's why they're going to jail. There's going to be recovery after this person. This has come out too many times. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy that justice is going to be served. Weapon could be significant, a weapon. Grow up is here. Grow up. Honor. Your honor could be significant. Somebody could be telling a judge to grow up or saying something like this. It's fun for them. Noggin could be significant. Pump. I'm gonna take a few more cards out of here and then I'm gonna close the reading. What else do we need to know? Someone is planning a prank in a few days. Fungus could be significant. Fungus. Someone cannot do something to a pile of clothes. They need to try something new. Okay, this person that said you passed away is in reverse. Their man is obsessed with you. This could be possible for someone. Somebody could be from somewhere here. Jumping on the floor. Basement. Something is being covered up about something that happened in a basement. Maybe there's no information out. Rum on mug. A mug of rum. Somebody's drinking Brian, or is it somebody who's listening? Somebody whose name starts with B and big ears. They're listening to something. The SWAT team. Okay, some kind of family trip could be in reverse. Could be because of some sort of raid. Maybe in December. Or Sagittarius, Pisces, or Virgo. AT could be significant, or TA. Have my baby. You don't have to knock first. Somebody is able to do something to knock first, and they want no one but you. A karmic is hiding online as a collective. Okay, this person who hurt people you love is in reverse. He could have came up in this reading. Somebody could be a nympho. There's enough evidence to indict somebody. Rum and coke could be significant. Somebody could drink that. A Mop could be significant. Mop. Someone is divorced. They forgot about this ex here. A singer could be significant. Someone is impossible to please. You don't want them to get out. Get out in reverse. Twice. Why is this person impossible to please? You're healing others. A truck in reverse. 1 to 10. This person's not healing anybody. S could be significant. E could be significant. You're from another planet or realm. iPhone could be significant. Sexting your person. London in reverse. I'm ready to be honest with you. Somebody's being dishonest. P in reverse. Restraining order. And someone is angry. Someone wants to be honest with someone. NPR could be significant. NPR. They told people you're not available. I love you. Your mom or dad watches your videos. November could be significant. A comedian is in reverse. Okay, somebody is changing. Some sort of change is happening because a comedian is in reverse. Okay, you can find a good job, somebody. Somebody could have been trying to sacrifice your work. Okay, they were crushing hard. M could be significant. Falling away from you. Number is blocked. Sacred knowledge. Not making money at work. London in reverse could be significant. Only take what resonates and with confirmation for you. Have my baby. Basement in reverse. iPhone in reverse. No one but you. Somebody was in a committed relationship. Okay, maybe they moved out the basement or something wasn't going good in the basement. But they wanted to have a baby with no one but. Okay. Or maybe someone was traveling away from them, but they wanted to have a child. Their iPhone's not working or something happened to it. Let me see what happened here. Even pranks is common here. Somebody played a prank on someone with their iPhone or something. They could have did something to their iPhone. What happened to their iPhone? Somebody was future faking someone here. A Virgo. These could be parents. Have my baby. Okay, somebody could be asking these women to have their baby or telling them they want to have a child with them. And there's this Capricorn in reverse. Okay, that's a little jealous and confused and causing chaos. An air earth sign causing chaos. Okay, a Virgo doing that too. An Aries doing that as well. Deceiving someone in the moon. Maybe a Pisces Aries is doing this. Or Cancer, because you're not talking to them, you're not excited to go see them. So something could be, somebody could want A Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Earth, Fires, iPhone. They could want to take your iPhone for a new beginning. They can't do it. They cannot do it here. They still need opportunity. They still want somebody's family. But they're going to be under oath. Whatever this is, they're going to be judged and scrutinized for some kind of work they did and you're aware of it. Good. The collective is strong. They keep coming back. They're going to keep coming back. You just keep ignoring them. And that's it. Foam. Could be significant. Foam. Well, collective, I'm going to close the reading here. Okay, I will see you on the next one.